Hello people and welcome back to another video. This one is going to be pretty long, so that's why I need a little bit of help, because today we're gonna talk about my new light from Sokani. And as you can see, I took it out from the Amazon box already, but I kept it in this box that comes in. So without making this intro any longer, let's get right into it. Right now for my YouTube videos, I'm using another budget light that I bought from Amazon, but I was in the market for a more professional type of light and I pulled the trigger and I bought this one. And for 169 euros or dollars or pounds, depending on where you live on this planet, I think this one is the best budget light that money can buy. So let's see what we have inside. Okay, it comes in a carrying case. I don't have anything else here. Okay, right off the bat, I really like the carrying case. It's pretty similar with the Forza Nanlite Forza 60. It looks a little bit like that one. I was looking at that one as well, but I decided to buy this one. Right here on the top we have these adjustable straps, so for example you can put a tripod over here when you're going on location and stuff like this, so you can carry all at once. That's a pretty nice thing to have. Now inside we have, this is the AC adapter. I think this is the remote control. We don't need this anymore. As you can see, on this side over here, it looks like, I don't know, someone used it already or something like this. I hope it's just the protection foil and stuff like that, and I hope this wasn't like a return or something. One more thing that I forgot to tell you about this light is the fact that this one comes in two versions, and when I was searching for mine, I specifically typed in version 2, and I'm gonna tell you in a second why. So now that this is the first thing that I've seen, I hope this one is version 2 and it's not a version 1, I don't know, a return or something like that. This one works with two AAA batteries. Okay, let's put it right here. Okay, the next thing, we have the strap for the carrying case. Let's put this one here. Okay, next thing, I think, yeah, these are going over here. So when you're on location and you want to put something over here to be really accessible, you can keep this top of the carrying case like this, and you can put spare batteries or something over here, or a lens or something. I think is powerful enough. You can adjust it as well. This one is powerful enough to keep a lens over here, even though I wouldn't recommend this, but this one is powerful enough to keep a lens or spare batteries and something. Next thing in this carrying case is this padded protection, so we're gonna put this on the side over here. Okay, this one, oh, this is interesting. So like I said in the beginning of this video, depending where you live on this planet, this light is going to be 169 bucks, euros or pounds. So as you can see over here, this plug is for Europe. So if you're living in Europe, this is how you're gonna power your light. This one is for US or France, maybe, I'm not sure, but probably US. So if you're living in US, this is the plug that you're gonna use. And this one is for UK. So I really like the fact that they included all these options for the light. Inside over here, this is the modifier, really well padded and protected. Okay, we're gonna put this on here. Okay, and let's see what else do I have beside the light. Last but not least, only the light. I thought I have something else, but I don't have anything else. So inside right here, this is the light, and this one is version number 2, because version number 1 had a weak yoke over here, and this one, let's take this carrying case over here. This one has this rosette type of yoke over here, Why is this important? This is really important because version number 1 had like just a rubber kind of like thing over there, and when you were putting like a really big modifier, because of the weight of that modifier, the yoke was just going in front like this, was tilting down, and you couldn't like keep it in a straight position like this one. So this is how the light looks, and as you can see, this thing is pretty small, but for something that has this size, this thing packs quite a punch. This is crazy bright light now. Just to give you an example about how bright this thing is right now, let me show you how overexposed my hand is. Like, you can't even really see it. Now let me tell you why I bought this thing and not other lights in this price range, like the Aperture 100D or the Godox SL60 or even Forza Nanlite 60. First things first, I really love the fact that version 2 comes with this improved yoke that I told you earlier, so I'm not gonna have any kind of problem when I'm gonna throw like a big modifier in front of it. I know that this one is gonna stay straight like this. Second thing, what I love about this one, instead of buying like the Godox SL60 or the Aperture 100D, I love the fact that this one has this metal build, and I know this one is way more sturdier than those plastic ones. For example, when you're gonna buy a light with that kind of like plastic construction, you need to keep in mind the fact that if this is going to be like your main light, you're gonna like break it down and set it up for a lot of times. So you need to keep in mind the fact that that plastic at some point is gonna break. So that's why I love the fact that this one is like all metal construction. Second thing that I love about this light is the design, and I really love the fact that the design of the chassis of the light is really clever to dissipate heat, and that was another like selling point for me, and that's why I bought this one and not other lights in this price point. I was looking at the Nanlite Forza 60 for a while, but after I read a lot of things about that light, even though I really like that light, I hated the fact that that light doesn't have this kind of Bowens mount. And if you want to like throw like a softbox in front of your light or stuff like that, you were supposed to buy only Nanlite products, and I didn't really like that. Editor Stefan over here, and I just want to say that it's 3 AM right now, and after 2 Red Bulls I ordered a softbox for this light, and I can't wait to have this thing shipped so I can slap it in front of the light to see how this combo performs. And now that I caught your attention with this, I just want to say that you should give this video a thumbs up, because this is what the YouTube algorithm likes, and that's how you can help me. Now back to the video. Now let's see what we have on the back of the light. Up here we have the display. Right here we have the DC in 15 volts for powering the light. This one is the on-off switch, pretty clicky, I love that. And right here we have the dial control for range, and you can go from 1% to 100% in 1% increments. That's really nice thing to have, because there are other lights that can go only like 10% increment. The next thing that you're gonna find on the back of the light is this effect button over here. Let's see if, yes, it is in focus. So this thing comes with like 5 pre-programmed lighting effects, and those ones are like flashing, bad bulb, lightning, firework, and TV modes. And another thing that I love about this light, and then I'm just gonna like put it aside and I'm gonna talk about something else. Another thing that I love about this light is the fact that this one has like this umbrella holder over here. So let's say you paid like 169 euros for the light, and then you don't have any kind of money for like a softbox or something like that. You can just buy like a cheap umbrella, and you can like put it over here, and you have like a budget setup for lighting. Now the only thing that you need to keep in mind is the fact that the light is going to be the only thing that is gonna move if you're gonna like tilt it up or down, and the umbrella is gonna stay in the same spot. But it's really nice that they included that umbrella holder. Now that I finished talking about the light, let's put this on the side over here, and let's talk about other things like this reflector or modifier or whatever you want to call it. I love the fact that this one has the new design and has this like 55-degree angle for maximum output, and I love the fact that this thing is all metal, so the build quality is really good on this one. And now let's talk about some cons of this light. First things first, let's talk about the remote. I really love the fact that the remote has this like display over here, so you're gonna see at what percentage the light is, and you can like increase or decrease the percentage of the light, and you can like change like the effect that I was talking about earlier. What I don't like about this remote, I would love it to be like a little bit smaller, and this on and off button over here is not actually like to power off the light or power on the light, it's just to power on the remote. And you can't really power off the light from the remote, you can just like bring it down to 1%. Other than that, the buttons are really clicky, and I don't really mind that, but I would have loved to like have the power to power off the light, if that makes sense. One more thing that I don't like about this light is the fact that the wire from this AC adapter is just like 1 meter long. So just imagine if I'm gonna like plug this into the light over here, and this is going to be like on a C-stand or something. This is gonna hang in the air like that, and I hate when companies are doing this. In my opinion, I think that a really good length for like a wire for the AC adapter would be like a 4 meters long, so you can like put it like around like that over a C-stand or something, and you can just like tape it or whatever. But this like at 1 meter is going to like hang in the air all the time, and I really hate it. Last but not least, this is not a con, and I don't want to sound ungrateful or something like that, because for 169 euros you're gonna get a lot of things, but I would have loved to receive in this package that plate that you can transform this light into a portable type of light. I know that the Forza Nanlite 60 have and comes with that plate, and I don't know if that plate is like compatible with the Socani X60 V2, but if that plate is compatible with the Socani, you're gonna see it on the screen right here, because I'm gonna do my research, and I'm gonna check if Socani have their own type of like plate, because at the like moment that I'm recording this video right now, I don't know if they have this kind of plate, so you can transform the X60 V2 in a portable type of light. So that's another thing that I would have loved to have in this package, even if this is just like 169 euros. So that's the end of the video, people. I know that this one was pretty long, but I think I covered everything that I wanted to say, and I just want to say that if you stayed until this very moment, you can come a little closer. There you go. I just wanted to say that you're a real OG. You can tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about the light, what do you think about the price. And now that I ordered that softbox and that thing is on the way, I have only one more thing to do. Now I need to buy a C-stand, because this stand that I have right now, this is not gonna take the weight of the light and the softbox that is coming. So I'm gonna see you guys in a bit.